Alright. Oh, welcome back to, well, in our case, welcome to our first live filmed episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I am the Mad DM. These are my character players, Rongear Elrond and Edward Meadowleaf. Let's get the music started. So, when last we left our intrepid characters, they had the Children of Neverwinter, as our party is named, had set up and set out to the town of Fandalin to help with a quest set upon them by Edra's kinsman, Gundren Rockseeker, in relocating the lost mine of Fandalver. After encountering a gang known as the Red Brands in Fandalin, they cleared them out with not too much difficulty, and were able to track down the information that a drow or dark elf known as the Black Spider wanted them dead. So in concert with 3 other adventurers who joined them on the road to Fandalin, they tracked down the various quests that the townspeople asked of them, and are now preparing to confront the Green Dragon menacing the ruined village of Thundertree. So, as dawn breaks on this day, the Staff of Defense that Rongear Elrond has acquired from Jonah Albrecht, also known as Glass Staff, recharges. Go ahead and roll D4.
I think I have.
If you need a pencil, let me know.
I think I have one. Maybe.
No,
No pencil.
Pencil. Thank you. Let's see. Roll a D6 plus 4 to regain expended charges on your staff.
D6.
Yep. It's the one that looks like the Yahtzee dice. The cube.
Oh, yeah. 6.
Okay, so you regain all charges on your staff. Okay. You have the map? Good. Excellent, excellent. Alright, so we're currently holed up in the Dragon Cultist's house. And all hit points, all spell slots, everything regained. Everything good?
Mm-hmm.
Everything good? Alright. Then let's get this party started. So, what do you want to do to start your day?
I would like to use 2 of my staff charges to put on the,
Okay, spend 1 staff charge to get mage armor.
yep.
It's just 1 for mage armor, it's 2 for shield.
Oh, okay. I want to do that,
Excellent.
because that lasts all day, right?
Yes, well, it lasts for 8 hours,
Yeah.
so I really hope we don't spend 8 hours fighting a dragon. It would be a testament to our fighting skills, but also, why are we here? So, cast that, and go. All right. Viktor is itching to go. So, any objections to a full-on frontal assault on this dragon?
No.
All right then. What is your marching order?
Typical would be
Viktor and
Viktor and
Lisbeth,
Lisbeth,
Rongear.
Rongear, and then Finn and I bring up the end, the tail end in some
Alright.
some fashion,
All right then.
underneath his cape hiding.
I don't think that would work. It might work the other way around, but
No question.
so. At the top of the hill stands a round tower with a cottage attached. Both are in good condition, although half of the tower's roof is gone. A door leads into the cottage, and several arrow-slit windows are visible in the tower. You can't help but notice an eerie quiet in the area, and a strange, acrid smell in the air. The corpses of two hideous giant spiders are sprawled near the edge of the pathway, apparently dragged there. Their bloated bodies are puckered in blisters and appear to have been mauled by some large animal. Additionally, you can see the bodies of two of the dragon cultists who slew the day before, bloating in the sun as the sun peeks up over the edge. So, as you march inside, there is it's a single room with a 40-foot high ceiling.
Wow.
A 5-foot wide staircase circles the interior, leading to the now opened rooftop. Right. As you march inside, you notice a green dragon perched about halfway up. I'm going to give him a roll initiative.
Plus 2, 12.
Okay. 12.
I'll go first if you want.
Okay.
Close to the dragon must be raising the temperature. It's very warm here.
Typically, green dragons are venomous or poisonous. They don't tend to have fire. It's typically the purview of red dragons. It's 12s. Okay, so okay. Fight order initiative is Viktor, Elizabeth, Finn, Rangir, Edra, and Venomfang.
Now we know the dragon's name.
Yes. You probably gained it from talking to Radolf for all that time, but regardless. Right. Victor's, oh gosh, where's his initiative card? Okay. Victor's going to make a long sword attack with talent. And he's going to make it, I'm guessing, single hand. Putting his shield up. Oh, that's not particularly promising. That's 14 to hit. Nope, that does not hit. So he runs up the stairs to where Venomfang is waiting for him, takes a swing, and it just glances off the dragon's hide. So Elizabeth wanted to see that, and be like, oh, well, obviously, you didn't hit hard enough. So she takes her axe. She's going to run up the stairs as well. And she's going to attack as well. That is a... Oh. 22 to hit does hit. That is a 13 points of slashing damage to the dragon. She charges up the stairs as the dragon is kind of staring down at Viktor and hacks him in the leg. And That's your problem, Kitty. As it just kind of snarls out of her in pain from the hit. She recoils and prepares for her next strike. 14?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Gotta piercing damage myself from this cat.
Yes. Okay. And Finnan is going to take one look at the massive green dragon. Not ancient levels of massive, or even adult levels of massive. It's clearly a young green dragon, but it's still a substantially sized critter. And he's going to be like, yeah, I'll let the two fighters take the front part of this fight. And he's going to pull back the bottom of the tower. And he is going to, and for reference, the tower is approximately about 25 feet wide total and across. So it's about 20 feet of open space. Well, maybe 15 feet of open space around in the middle.
Staircase,
So. And he's going to fire his short bow. That is a miss. As it tings off the dragon's scales. Okay. And Ranger.
Do we know the weaknesses of the dragon? As in
Go ahead and do a
fire.
history check.
Yeah. Or what?
Go ahead and do a history check.
I don't.
16.
Okay. You know it's immune to poison, but there are no known weaknesses, physically speaking, of dragons.
So we're gonna put the sphere against him.
Okay. So that's going to be dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to get? Oh, I do the damage once on this, right?
Yeah, roll for damage.
And that's a D.
2d6.
4 and 3.
Okay. The dragon rolls a natural 20 on his save.
Oh,
So, according to our previously agreed upon rules, that means that he just suffers no damage whatsoever.
That's cool.
So, and that
Bombay
brings us to
from,
you.
yep, Bombay in from a distance.
And that was that a D2 or a D1? I mean,
Beg your pardon?
what's
Well, that was a
the-
level 2 spell slot, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see here. Second level. Okay, so. And your saving DC is 14? Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
7.
Yeah, okay. That's a dex save on my part.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, right.
so 7 points of damage.
I'll just keep that for the rest of the game. I like that 7.
Alright, and that will bring us to Venomfang's turn. And he's not particularly happy with that one.
Where's all this violin playing?
30-foot cone. Okay. Yeah, okay. As he rears back from getting hit in the face with a beam of radiant light from the sacred flame you cast upon him, he's going to inhale. He's going to go, die! as he just spews this cloud of poison gas down into the tower. I need everyone to make a Constitution save.
Which is with,
That's D20 plus your Constitution.
let's see what my constitution is.
That's on that left side of the big squares.
That's your saving throws will be
+2.
your save throws will be in the little box to the right of dexterity.
I'm sorry.
It's marked saving throws.
20 plus 2.
Oh, and first I have to do the constitution, right?
Oh, good. What?
Constitution, right?
Yes, it's a Constitution saving throw. So you roll that.
15, 16, 17.
Okay. You make it with spades. Victor.
I can't cover anybody else for me.
Constitution makes spades. Constitution. That would be your thing. That's not good. Fuck. Okay, Victor makes it. Okay, I'm gonna need some D12s.
These are very high numbers.
So, both of you suffer 30 points of poison damage.
I thought we.
I'm dead.
Let me double check that. If it's
So my nat 20 isn't doing any good.
wait,
I've only got 22 total.
half as much damage. Okay. Yeah. That's 30 points of poison damage apiece.
Whoa. Okay.
And
I'm not dead yet.
Well, I've got 22 to start with, which means I've got a -8.
what are you at?
I'm at 4, basically. Minus 30, I've got a total of 34.
Okay. Good. You're still on your feet.
This is hit points, right, that we're taking down?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm -8.
Fortunately, in D&D, you don't minus unless you reach a negative equal to your max hit points. So you're just at flat 0.
Which means that
Okay.
I have to use a potion next round.
If you can get up.
Someone's gonna have to use it on you.
Elizabeth suffers 30 points of poison damage, and she's still up, but she won't have. Okay.
You got 2 that are up?
2 that are up. You and Elizabeth
Okay.
are the only 2 people up right now.
Okay.
That is going to bring us to the top of the round. Victor goes for a death save. Okay. Elizabeth is going to administer a healing potion to Victor to get him back up on his feet. And she's going to take one of his. Okay. That's going to be a 6. Points of healing is not bad. He's at 11 hit points now. Okay, that brings us to Finn's turn. Finn is going to go for his saving throw. Oh, that's going to bring us to your turn. Okay.
Do I do a saving throw? Or
I make it for you.
Huh?
I made it for you.
Oh. So what do I have?
0 hit points.
8 points?
0 hit points.
0 hit points is where I was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
So, I need to heal somebody. You know that.
Preferably someone unconscious.
That, is he unconscious? And they're
Both he and
0?
Finn are both unconscious.
Well, right.
I have
Can
2
fit in-
potions, by the way.
Okay, I'm going to administer one of his own potions to him. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to administer a potion to you.
Okay.
So you need to knock off one of yours.
Knock off 1 and then roll 2d4 plus 4.
That's force 8.
Okay, so you regain 8 hit points. Alright. And
It's back to him, right?
yeah.
Okay, smoke.
Yeah.
Did you do that twice?
We'll see.
Have we? We have anything that protects us from poison in your bag of tricks?
I don't think so.
Okay. So the dragon's going to make a claw attack, I think.
Stupid dragon.
Going to make 2 claw attacks and 1 bite attack.
It gets more than 1 attack?
Yes.
It's a dragon.
Gets multi-attack.
Oh.
So it's going to slice, it's going to slash with its claws at Elizabeth. Nope. She manages to duck out of the way and slashes by with the other one. That just hits. As she almost evades, but the wall gets in the way. She's on the staircase. She backs up into the wall and it slices across the front of her chest. That is 12 points of slashing damage to Elizabeth. And she is unconscious.
And Ronder's still unconscious, right?
So far. No, Rondir is not because you.
Oh, excuse me, Finnan is still unconscious.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So next.
No.
No, you. Your turn was taken up with your death save, so it's the dragon's turn.
The dragon is still doing his slashing and
I
biting.
thought somebody else gave the potion to me.
I gave it to you.
I did it.
but
She's
he's
after
still,
you, but you were unconscious during your turn.
Well, plus the dragon is still slashing and biting. Does he slash?
He gets
slash?
multi-attack.
So he has another
Okay.
bite to go, right?
So what's confusing?
That she gave me the potion. Then we stopped back up to the front of the top of the round and then came back through. I thought.
How? When?
I thought Victor.
No.
Oh, okay. I
Right,
thought,
it was her turn, and now it's the dragon's turn.
okay, still.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
he has
making a
3.
multi-attack
Yeah.
because he's a dragon.
Yes. Because he can.
So he's now going to make a bite attack against Victor,
Ooh.
and he's going to hit.
Dragon needs new dice.
Dragon got me dice today.
Yes.
So I dug some old ones out of the shed. So Elizabeth is unconscious. Finn is unconscious. Victor is conscious, but not for long. Where these nasty bites work. Okay. 7 points of piercing damage. And 9 points of poison damage. So a total of 16 points of damage.
He's down to 0 then.
He is now. Okay. Now it is Victor's turn again.
Oh, is he up?
No, it's the top of the round. So Victor's got to make death saves. Death saves to die, people. Okay. And Elizabeth is unconscious, so she's going to death save now. Alright, it is Finn's turn. He's going to. Oops. Okay. And it is your turn.
Okay, so I should probably try and heal either someone else or myself.
Do you have healing potions?
I've got one left.
Okay. Do you want to use it?
And if I use that, then I've got the bonus action of rolling the sphere, right?
Yes.
So I can heal someone and it possibly inflict a little bit of damage.
You'll inflict damage unless it nat 20s.
So the skin has to come off, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, the flaming sphere deals half damage on a save, just like the poison
Okay.
spray.
So who is in most need of being healed other than me?
Look around.
I've got 8.
Victor's at 0.
Victor's unconscious, Elizabeth's
Oh.
unconscious, and Finnan is unconscious. Finnan's the closest to you. Victor and Elizabeth are both in range of the dragon.
This is who is most likely to inflict damage versus who's close and where I put myself. Let's do Finnan.
Okay. So he's going to heal for whatever you roll for him, 2d4 plus 4.
2d4. My favorite. Oh boy. 1. 2, that's 3, 7.
Okay. So Finnan's up.
And then
And we're going to roll the sphere in home.
Okay. And how much damage did you say that you rolled for the initial moment? 7? Okay. It does not evade. So it deals
I've got 14 points of damage on this thing.
7 points of damage.
And I've got to lower my counter down.
Yes. Okay, Edra.
okay.
I'm not going to box the cleric in here, but I would implore healing on my fighters.
Yes, absolutely. Can I do both of them or just one of them?
What do you have in the way of healing spells?
I have a potion of healing. Do either one of them have a potion of healing? Or they
No.
don't? I have a potion of healing, and I have cure wounds. I have.
Cure wounds is contact.
Okay, I have. Hang on a second.
So you
Healing word, prayer of healing, and bless.
Okay, so
The other
you can't. According to the rules as written, you cannot. You have to use your action to feed a healing potion to someone.
Ah,
So you wouldn't be able to use a spell and the healing potion. So now you
Okay.
can only get one left. But if you use cure wounds, you can rouse one of them, and then on your next turn, give the healing potion.
okay. All right.
The
So
other thing is that we have several healing potions that are in our communal list. I'm sure we brought them with us.
oh yes.
I'm
we were
gonna say
going
that we have 4 healing potions on us on someone. So I'm gonna say probably you. Yeah. So you have 4 extra healing potions that you can call on.
I just thought that I'd make sure that we
Yeah.
knew about
Right.
those.
Yeah. So you can either administer a healing potion or use a cure wounds.
I'm going to use a cure wounds because it's DA plus 6. So
Who are you administering to?
who's closer to the dragon? Is
Victor.
it Victor? Okay, I'm going to do it for Victor. Oh, 8.
So 14 points. Excellent. Victor's up. Well, the music took a trend.
Yeah,
That's
like,
like, oh
good
yeah,
timing.
Victor's up.
He's up in time for the dragon to attack.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is where we're at right now. We're kind of interesting. Thank goodness you have your sphere.
So, the dragon is
You
going
can
to
always
attack.
miss. You can always miss.
And the dragon is going to attack against Victor and you. That's a 14. That's 16. That misses. Okay. Okay. So the dragon attempts to bite at Victor and just completely whiffs it. Like I'm talking, he just goes right over the top of him, bites the stone, like he chipped a tooth. He's not winning any prizes for accuracy today. So he manages to avoid falling, but he will have disadvantage for the next series of attacks.
Ooh.
Which also means you guys are going to have advantage on any saves against him.
Super.
Which is pretty critical because he looks like he may have gotten his breath back.
Oh no.
You may have gotten his what?
Breath back.
No, he chipped a tooth. He's like, I can't do anything.
So then that brings us back to the top of the round. Victor is going to attack with Talon, and he is going to miss again. And he just deflects off the dragon's hide. Elizabeth is going to go for her next death save.
Or Elizabeth dead.
Well, that would be telling, wouldn't it?
Oh.
No, shut up and ask the DM questions.
Oh.
Well, they'll shall ask the DM many questions, but they'll shall not always
Get an
receive
answer,
answers.
that's right.
Okay. And it is Ragir's turn.
Level 2.
He's still unconscious.
I thought he was at +7.
Was?
Yeah.
Oh, never
I
mind.
gave him a
Who?
potion.
Oh.
No, I gave him a heal. Remember, cure
Oh,
wounds.
Cure Wounds on Finnan?
Yeah.
I thought it was on Victor.
Yeah.
I got him down for +7. I don't know why.
Okay.
So he was definitely, he's
Checks on the
vertical.
cost. Nope, Finnan's up. Finnan's up, man. Alright.
All right. We need
He is
him.
going to fire on the dragon.
Go,
Sorry.
Finn and go. It's okay. That's good.
Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better.
Yeah.
relative. That is a miss. The arrow tings off the dragon's hide again. Hey, dragons are hard.
Yeah.
It is time for a level 2 mage missile.
Okay.
Are you also able to heal, do anything for Elizabeth?
I can do something.
He's like 20 feet away from her.
Okay.
You would have to run up to the dragon
Okay.
with you, and there's
Yeah, no.
almost no room
Just want to make sure.
on the tower. The
And
dragon
I
is
really
like
don't-
big enough that you can hit him even when you're like down a spiral almost.
Uh-huh.
But it's like very cramped quarters on the stairs. It's only a 5 to 10 foot wide stairwell. Yeah, it's a 5 foot wide staircase circling the interior, so it's spiraling up. But that's the only reason is they were both able to attack was because it was the dragon. She's big enough that they can both fight it.
So I think that I am at 8 for my,
Magic missiles?
no, I'm at 8 for my, current hit points. And
You are.
I'm, huh?
Yes, you are.
And if I get if I get a 30 hit, I'm now at my,
Negative.
I'm at a negative equal to my negative. So I should probably heal and,
You can chuck a healing potion for a bonus action, so you roll the d4 things.
or do I do a saving thing?
No. You don't need saves unless you're dead.
Okay, just a second, so I do this.
Or evading something.
So I'm rolling a what?
So roll
D4.
2d4 and then add 2 to the final roll.
2. Five. 7.
Okay. So you regain 7 hit points and knock
I'm
out the
at
healing
15
potion.
now, which is a little better.
Yes. And then for your action, you can cast a second level magic missile for 4 darts.
Okay, so I'm going to do the second level magic darts or whatever. they're
Magic
called.
missile. Yes.
Magic missiles, but you said darts. So I was-
Well, that's what they're called. It's what they are. It's the descriptor
Okay.
of what you're firing.
So
go
I've
ahead
got-
and cast magic missile.
what have we got? 4 of those?
4 magic missiles. So each of them should be d4 plus 1.
D4. D4 plus 1?
Never.
Well, no question, but don't always receive answers. Yep, d4 plus 1.
Okay.
In that sense, I was saying 3, 4 plus 1 is a good thing. And equivalent.
Well, I think it was that he was remembering a second level cast in the past that was 4d4 plus 4
Oh.
total.
Okay.
So he was possibly thinking that
That's not.
there was d4 plus 4, which would be nice,
That
but
would
it's
be
not.
nice.
So d.
Oh. Got hit in the box. That's a 4.
Okay, so that's
No,
that's
that's
5.
a 5. That's a 1.
So that's 7 total.
7. And a 3, which is another 4, which is 11.
Mhm.
Do I roll 4?
Second level magic missile.
And that is a 3, which is a 4, plus is 15.
Okay, 15 points of force damage to the dragon.
And I don't get to roll the sphere because I already used the bonus.
Correct. 15 points of damage. Okay.
I've got over 20. I've got 20 plus points of damage.
Alright. That will bring us to Edra's turn.
Okay,
You
here's
are
my.
currently in melee distance of the dragon, so please don't try offensive spells at this point.
Okay.
If you want to heal Elizabeth, I would appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I would like to hear.
The rest of the party would appreciate it as
Yes,
well.
absolutely.
So are you using Cure Wounds or a healing potion?
I think I'm gonna try Cure Wounds.
Alright.
Let me get this marked off here.
At what level?
Right. I think I'm gonna go for second level. I think.
Second level healing, Cure Wounds, alright.
Which gives me what?
2d8 plus 6. I believe.
I feel.
Double check. But that's something I should remember as well. Increases by 1d8 for each slot of first, so yes, 2d8 plus 6.
Two. 6. So 2d8, that's 8 plus 6 is 14.
Alright.
And Elizabeth.
That gains 14 hit points. She kind of sits up with a gasp as she's like clutching at her chest where the dragon hit her.
Is there anything I can do in addition to that, or is that it?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Right, and that brings us to the dragon, who now has 3 targets to go for. And boy howdy will he. Huh? Oh no. The 2 fighters and the cleric up in his teeth. And he does get disadvantage. Fortunately, he is not going to multi-attack.
He's going to poison again.
Which is why I wanted the healing.
Yeah.
You're going to roll for a Constitution saving throw.
That's say what?
D20 as your Constitution saving throw bonus. Well, that is much better.
17.
8 plus 2 is 10.
Okay. It doesn't matter in the end, does it?
Huh? Why?
None of them are above half.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I'm just being a grouch.
Oh, okay.
He said none of us were above half.
Alright.
So we all took damage.
Even though he's at disadvantage.
We have advantage on our saves.
Advantage on saves, okay.
The poison cloud requires a saving throw on our part.
And so...
The onus is not on him to make the hits.
I see.
So, that's those pesky D12s again. Okay.
Okay, the code is home, so I'm gonna go see if I can find my stuff to get ready to go.
Thank goodness for more rolls.
Yes.
Everyone take 11 points of... Everyone who made the save take 11 points of damage.
Should I make the save? 17 was kind
Oh,
of...
heavens.
Oh, 8.
You made... 8 was your roll?
Oh, 8 was my roll plus 2 is 10.
Last. Take 22 points of damage.
So I took 11.
I don't have 22.
Then you're unconscious.
I am too. I only had 4, so I'm unconscious.
Star Healer's unconscious?
Sorry.
She should have been healing herself.
Oh crap. Okay.
Well, I have a healing potion if someone wants to...
You're unconscious!
Can't someone put it on my throat?
Well, I mean, I suppose theoretically if they were conscious.
Is everybody unconscious?
Elizabeth's up. And Finn's down. And Victor's up.
Alright.
Change the channel to TPK.
What's that?
I said she changed the channeling to TPK. Total party kill.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That'll bring us to Victor, who's going to take one of the party healing potions and pour it down your throat.
Bunch of
That
letters.
drop. Out of curiosity, do you still have that scroll of Vivify?
I do.
Okay, good.
Wait, yes, I do.
Good.
But do we have 300 gold pieces for the diamonds?
Yes, we do actually.
Oh, okay.
So, it was with the scroll. So, that'll bring us to Elizabeth.
How much do I get?
Oh, right.
Does he roll that or
Two.
does he have
Yeah,
to roll that?
2d4. 5 hit points. 2 and a 1.
It's one better than you were before the attack. She was at 4.
Yeah.
But now he heals her in his turn. Does that mean she's standing and she gets a turn?
She's standing when her turn rolls around. She will get a turn.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
Because she's 5th.
Elizabeth hits.
Yes.
4.
300 points of damage.
Wish. 10.
10 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're a little over 30, I think.
63 points of damage you got on me.
Okay. And it is Finn's turn.
Oh, I thought.
Okay. And it is Ryder's turn.
Who is down?
Oh, it's. Okay. And it is Edra's turn.
Okay, so, well, we probably need him more than Finnan. I don't know. Because he can heal.
I can.
Anyone with two
Anyone
hands
can
and a healing potion can
Okay,
heal.
so,
He's got magic missiles though.
But I
he's
can.
got
I
magic
can
missiles,
also.
right.
Also, I need you to make. No, you're unconscious. I'm sorry. Flaming sphere went out when you lost consciousness.
Okay.
It's a concentration spell.
Oh,
It's hard to concentrate when you're unconscious.
really hard.
I thought that was part of my training to meditate and concentrate while I'm unconscious.
Make a concentration check. Make a concentration check. Roll your d20 and your constitution
Oh,
modifier.
careful, Krista.
Did you knock the
No,
power
I
cord
didn't.
off?
I don't think so.
Go for it.
Nope. It's a 6.
No.
No, it's an 8.
No.
Okay.
What's your constitution modifier? Stop.
My constitution
Yes.
It's on the
is
list.
+2.
Yeah, I did that. Lie down.
Okay, so I will. I'm going to do cure wounds on Rangir, so.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, your flaming sphere is out, unfortunately.
Well, I've still got 1.
6 plus 6 is 12.
Okay.
So Rangir's at 12.
Ranger, you're up at 12.
Wow, that's like higher
Doing
than
good.
in a long time.
Doing good.
So I'm going to say you ran back down
Okay.
to Rangir
Yeah.
to heal him. That brings us to the dragon's turn. The dragon is going to attack Viktor and Elizabeth with a multi-attack. Miss. Miss. And miss.
Yes.
3 whiffs.
Back to the top. Okay.
And Viktor is going to attack. And finally, he's going to hit
Hallelujah.
for
Okay.
well, 11 points of damage.
That's good.
Hi. Say hi to the people. Yes, you are beautiful.
Elizabeth is going to attack as well. That's a hit. 11 points of slashing damage.
That's what we need, guys. That's what we need.
And Finn is going to go for his death save.
Rangir.
Ranger, you're up.
Missile that sucker.
I'm going to do a level 1 as opposed to level 2. I'm not going to do the spear yet because I need to inflict.
Okay.
Okay, and so I've got what, 3? And they're all against the dragon.
Obviously. I hope you're not friendly fire in your party.
That would be bad.
Well, that's a 1, which is 2.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 3, which is 6. And that's a 4, which is 11.
Alright, 11 points of damage against the dragon. Alright, that will bring us to Edra's turn.
I think it's better for me to heal Finnan.
Your call.
What do you think?
You're...
Do we have to worry about death save? Like, if he doesn't make,
If he fails 3 death saves, he's dead.
does he fail any of them?
That's for me to know and to wonder.
I think I better save him. I think I better heal him. So, yeah, we're gonna do the
It's done 1.
He's done 2.
cure wound. We're gonna cure wound this boy.
How many spells do you have? How many spell slots do you have left?
I have 2 at level 2 and 3 at level 1. So,
Cure Wounds is level 1. Alright. So knock off another spell slot and go ahead and roll a d8 plus 6.
3 plus 6 is 9.
Okay.
Just a minute.
So, finish up. It's like,
That hurt. Oh, sorry.
oh, not you.
Oh, okay.
Dragon.
I thought the healing was
Really
hurting.
hurt. No, healing is fine. Healing feels nice. It's, the dragon hurts.
Dragon hurt someone else, or dragon hurt us?
Dragon hurt me. Finnan just kind of looks at you like you're like,
Oh,
I was unconscious from getting poisoned by a dragon. It hurt a lot.
tell me about it.
I just did, I think.
Okay.
And that brings us back to the dragon.
Is he still on disadvantage?
No. He's going to make another attack against Viktor and Elizabeth. That's a hit. With the claw. It's 11 points of damage to Viktor. And he's down again.
He's at 3.
Pardon?
He's at 3. Right?
Yeah, now he just took 11 points of damage.
But he was at 14.
Yeah, he took damage from the poison cloud. When everyone got knocked out last round.
Wait, he's not healing.
Oh,
And he's back up to 14.
so now he's at 50.
So he's at 3.
Or
So he's still
at
vertical.
50. Okay, so he's still vertical, but he ain't happy.
He's not happy, but he's vertical.
And the next attack is going to go against Elizabeth. Wow. It's a natural 1. So the
Burn
dragon tries to claw at Elizabeth and jams his claws in a crack in the wall, and it's not like it's like life-ending damage or anything, but he hurt himself. And
And she's not harmed.
correct. Undeterred, he's going to attack at disadvantage with his bite attack.
Against who?
Elizabeth. Which it doesn't matter, because he rolled 2 18s.
You get
Two what?
2 18s.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, the bite's the nasty bit. Oh, he got it out. That's what hurts.
Okay.
19 points of piercing and poison combined.
Whoa.
She's unconscious.
Yes, she is.
Brings us to the top of the round. Viktor looks down at Elizabeth's unconscious body and just goes, I'll deal with you later. and he attacks Talon. And he slips on some of the blood and dragon gore and bits and stuff on the stairs and falls. He manages to land on his feet so he doesn't take falling damage, but he totally whiffed that strike and is now on the floor.
Okay.
Elizabeth is going to make a death save. And Ranger's up, right?
No, Finn's up. Oh, Grunger is vertical?
Yes.
Yeah, he's vertical. Very, he's the
Who's
most vertical
vertical?
of all. You.
Oh yeah,
The
I'm
most
not.
vertical of us all.
But Finnan is ahead of me.
That's alright. I'm just trying to make sure that I know who's up and who's
Oh,
down. Because
okay.
I track the death saves. Finnan is going to... Finnan is up, yes?
Yes.
Finnan is going to fire his short bow. And he's finally going to hit something.
Yay! That is strike, he can do it.
We found the scale that was missing.
7 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
The dragon's starting to look a little bit nervous. Not like hugely horribly rough, just like starting to like look around like he's not really sure how this fight is going to go. Like he really wasn't expecting this level of resistance.
Okay.
That'll bring us to Reinger.
A level 1.
Okay. So 3d4 plus 3 total.
And I have 2 of those left. Plus 1 level 2.
And then you resort to cantrips. Which are not like horrible, it's just
2.
2?
That was 3?
That was 3. Plus 5 is 8. Plus 3 is 11.
Okay, that's decent.
11 points of damage. The dragon is definitely not looking like he wants to be here anymore.
So rough.
I'm going to heal Lisbeth.
Okay.
Should I do a level 2 on her to give her, because I get more, or just get her vertical?
Either one, whichever you want to do.
I've got, it'll give me one, it'll give you 2 1s and 1 2 if I give her a 2, I'm going to give her level 2.
Okay.
So that'll give us
2d6 plus
2d6,
6.
yeah. No, 2d8 plus 6.
2d8 plus 6. I'm sorry, that's not 2d6.
Yeah. 8. I like that. 6.
Okay,
20.
That's 20 points. She is looking real good right now.
Ah.
So
She'll
that brings
feel
us
it
up to
later.
the dragon. And he is actually going to use part of its movement to climb up the tower to the roof
Mm-hmm.
and start to fly away.
Mm-hmm. So how far can he get up while he's climbing?
Well, as he gets away, both Elizabeth, Victor, and you, all 3 get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, wonderful.
So take you're not in melee distance.
Oh,
An attack of opportunity is when a target
Oh,
moves
okay.
out of melee distance with another creature. So
Okay. Long way.
I recommend Warhammer.
Warhammer. Go for it. I'm going for Warhammer. Thank you for the recommendation.
Mostly because he would have advantage on his saving throw if you were to flambe him at melee distance. That's a hit for 10 points of damage from Victor. Okay.
Plus 7 damage.
Okay. He's not looking rough, but he's definitely being scarred up by this battle. And he has no desire to remain.
by the what?
By the battle.
Yes.
By battle.
So,
So he
do
left.
both of them hit?
Victor hit, Elizabeth missed.
So is he gone?
Yeah.
He's not coming back.
Oh, he'll be.
I mean, right away.
He's not here anymore.
This is called a vanquish for the dragon.
We are driving away the dragons, so everyone gets 400 XP, I think.
We get how much?
400 XP.
Wow.
We'd gotten more if we slew it, but
Yeah, sure.
given that absolutely lousy
So we're at
opening, I
4870?
really was not expecting that.
The what?
4870?
Yeah.
Given the absolutely lousy opening with the breath weapon,
Yeah,
I was
that
not
was
expecting
not
this to
helpful. So now we need to.
What was that, 400 XP, so we're at what?
Yeah,
4870?
4870.
And
Is he
we
going
gotta
home to
find
get Mama?
someplace to rest.
He's gone home to get something.
Yes.
Oh, what do we have? Should we do a perception?
Perception, investigation, whatever you want to do here.
I was just thinking that there's probably some treasures there.
Oh. 11 plus.
11 plus 2. It's perception or
Investigation.
right?
I've got 15 when all said and done.
Oh, plus 6. I've got 17
Okay,
for an investigation.
so, so you all notice very, very easily the old wooden chest broken up on the tower floor. It contains 800 silver pieces, 150 gold pieces, 4 silver goblets set with moonstones, a scroll that you recognize as a scroll of Misty Step, and a scroll of Lightning Bolt. And then beneath the coins is a dwarvish battle axe, rusty and old.
Which could be a special magic's battle axe.
Could be.
So we need to do a history
You speak
check?
dwarvish, yes?
I do.
Okay, you recognize that on the axe head there are runes reading Hugh, as in to Hugh something.
H-E-W. Uh-huh. This could be a very venerable, very important weapon for us.
That is correct.
Do I need to, is it like, do I need you to get it cleaned up or just take it?
Well, as you pick it up, you see that the rust is actually pretty misleading. It's not actually rusty.
Awesome.
So I'm going to take the 2 scrolls because they're
Okay.
things I can use.
Yes, Misty Step and Scroll of Lightning Bolt. Go ahead and add those to your inventory.
These are. I already got a Misty Step or something.
You have a spell of Misty Step. You don't, and the scroll allows you to use Misty Step without consuming a spell slot.
Okay.
The same goes for Lightning Bolts.
So I've got a Misty Step in my belongings. And what was the other? Firebolt?
No.
Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt.
It's a 3rd level evocation.
Am I able to use it until I get to? Oh,
We are, aren't we?
well, I got.
Check your spell levels on the back of the original.
Do you have?
I'm at
you might
level
have-
4, I think.
You're at level 4 right now, so there should be something on the back that tells you your spell chart.
I can't go to 3 yet. I have to
Okay.
be at 5.
Okay.
You'll get there.
So just hang on to it, or you can use it with the possibility of not being able to actually complete it.
No.
Is the word that's carved into it something I need to say, or is it the name of it?
It's the name of the
Okay,
axe.
okay.
So
4 silver goblets. Nice.
Set with moonstones.
I vote that the goblets go into our
Party
carry-on.
funds, yes.
Well spoken.
So,
And
how would you like to divide the rest of the treasure?
800 is.
Hex my pencil.
Right in there.
Is what, 160 each?
Mhm.
And gold
So 160
is.
silver pieces each.
800 was what, gold?
Silver.
Silver? And silver is second from the bottom, and I can't read that anymore.
Uh-oh, that's not helpful.
Silver is the second from the top, gold
Oh.
is the second from the bottom.
Okay, so it's 140, I said, 140, right?
What are you saying?
160.
160, okay, so that's...
And that will be 3 pounds extra to your weight limits.
So I'm getting really close here. Put something on. Thank you, boy.
And how much was the gold?
60. Sorry, 30.
30 gold pieces a piece.
375.
We'll say, with everything else that you added on, add another pound for that because of the other coins you added.
Okay, and so gold and silver, and what else did we have?
This is the 4 silver goblets.
Oh, yeah, no, that's going on Jehoshaphat or somebody else.
Oof, that's close.
And we have, I'm just checking, we have vanquished all of the baddies in the tower.
2 of
In
them.
the tower, yes.
I thought 2 of the guys ran away. 2 of the cultists.
But they're not there.
That's true. The tower is. There's
They
nobody. Right.
I'm trying to think, is this a good place to
Fabric
spend the night?
ran. Either that or the place where we spent the night before.
Let's go there.
That would feel a bit more comfortable as far as I'm
That's
concerned.
the one that has the barred windows
Right.
in it, right?
Right.
1 second.
Oh, is anybody down?
Everybody's vertical.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, real fast here. The 4. Okay. 30 gold pieces. That's not bad.
What, your total?
Simple folk hero. Yeah.
Feeling good?
Feeling pretty good here.
Yes.
This was feeling real good.
405 on silver.
Alright. So. Let's see if I let you guys get back to base.
The term licking our wounds comes to mind.
Unfortunately, as you pass by the Weaver's cottage, I need you all to make a perception check.
17 plus
6 plus.
plus 4, so I'm at 21.
Okay, you notice the twig blades coming out of the...
I was
Oh,
gonna
what?
say the twig blights were back.
Neither one roll for initiative.
Oh, those lovely little guys. We like them so much.
How
I'm up to
many?
17.
Or don't we know yet?
About 6 of them, by the looks of things.
We should have stayed in the fast one.
No. There'd been something in there because he rolled it. Where would it be? Use a twig slice. I rolled a 17. Minus 1 is 16.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Initiative.
Oh. 6 plus
That's where you're going.
6 plus. That was plus 2. Trying to remember.
Okay.
Initiative. Yeah, plus 2. So I've got 8.
Okay. Victor's at 21. You're at 8. You're at 16. Anyone higher than 21?
Not me.
Okay. You're at 16, you said?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I was thinking. Spiffy.
Okay. You were at 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Order of
right.
initiative is Victor, Edra, Twiglights, Finn, Elizabeth, and Rankin. So, top of rounds. Victor is going to attack with Twiglights with his sword. Slices out the Twiglight. And boy, how do you hit it.
You what?
He hits it, and oh my, completely slashes into it. Edgar, what do you want to do?
Flambe.
Okay. Well, is you fire and the sacred flame beams out from your hand and shears off the twig next to it. It was just barely off, and it looked like it was part of it. It could have been part of it, but unfortunately the moving bit of twig blight head that you thought was twig blight head was actually just inert twig that was moving next to the twig blight, that the twig blight's arm was moving as it came through, and you shear it off, and the twig blight kind of goes.
Oh, okay.
Alright. The twig blights are going to attack. First one's going to attack Victor.
And there's 5 left. I'm just
I
trying to
apologize
keep that in
for
my
poor
head.
aim.
Yes. And it just, you hear this horrible nails on chalkboard scream sound as its claws scrape across his shield, doing no damage except irritation of nerves. The next one is going to attack as well, and it is going to fall prone.
Oh, there we go.
Fall prone?
Tripped
Okay.
over its own roots.
It trips over the body of its fellow
Nice.
and falls flat on its face. Undeterred, the next one attacks. And it is going to hit Elizabeth right in the face with its claw raking across her neck and cheek. And dealing damage there.
You know how much?
Yeah.
You. Well, up till now, I've been given all kinds of information.
4 points of damage.
Okay. Mm-mm.
And the next one's going to attack. to hit Viktor for 5 points of damage. Knocking him unconscious. So the twig blade sticks its claws to his back of his neck and just rips a chunk out, and he just falls with it, collapsing to the ground. And then that was the last one. Then
There's one more.
it's going to attack Viktor as well.
That Victor's down. Oh. Miss. Miss.
It's bad. Without a shield to defend himself, the creature is just ripping into Victor's throat. And he is not looking good.
We have how many potions left?
3 potions and party supplies.
I have one. Plus spells.
I've used, I think, both of mine, didn't I?
Did you keep track of it?
I think I forgot to write it off. So I think I had to use 2 for me. No, wait a minute.
I
used
healed
one.
you once.
I used 1.
Okay.
So it's
That brings us to 4, which is Finn, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Finn is going to whip out his short sword and attack the one attacking Viktor. He is going to hit for 10 points of damage, completely just obliterating the twig blade.
yes. Quit attacking, my friend.
And 2 twig blight.
Okay. That
Who's
brings
5?
us to 5, which is Elizabeth. And she is going to also attack the twig blade. Plus 15, that hits for 12 points of slashing damage. Completely obliterating the twig blade. She just cleavers it. Bits of twig blight go everywhere.
So that's how many are left?
2.
3 left. And you're on.
Ranger.
Here is the question. Do I want to heal Viktor? Because he's in really bad shape, you said. Or do I want to missile him? I think I'm going to heal him with one of the company's potions.
Right, because then he can get up and fight. And if I have to, I can give him a little boost if he needs it, depending on what you give
Let's
him.
heal him with one of the
2d4 plus 4.
2d4. My favorite. This thing just doesn't move. 2. And 3.
So that's 5 plus 2 is 7.
Okay.
So Victor's back up. As you pour the healing potion down his throat, he kind of gasps as the rend in his throat just seals up and he gives this choking gasp. This never gets fun.
Welcome back.
So that brings us to Viktor. Turn around and
He's
attack
probably a little angry.
the twig blight that is prone. Gaining damage. He's going to deal 7 points of slashing damage. Just drives his sword straight down into the twig blight with a characteristic twist at the end. And it just spasms like a pinned spider and then just drops.
It's done.
And to answer the internet's questions, yes, I had pinned spiders, but only when they were big, hairy, scuttling, and in my room, and I didn't have anything big to club them with. I would hit them with the ends of pencils if I had nothing else. But I didn't feel like whacking them like this, so I would hit them like
Yes.
that. And yes, they spasm when you do that. So, that brings us to Edra.
I think I'm gonna warhammer one of them, or maybe hit me. Axe him.
Gonna try that.
I'm gonna try a Hugh.
Okay. So you're going to swing Hugh at the twig blight. That. Okay. Is interesting. So go ahead and roll your damage.
That says 1d6 plus 2 slashing.
Correction, go ahead and roll your attack, sorry.
Yeah. 19 plus
Plus
4
plus 5.
plus 5. Oh. Because you get a little extra one with Hugh. Or sweet. So 24.
Okay. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
If it
I'm
didn't
sorry,
hit
what is the damage? Hang on, let me check. Not for your warhammer. Let me double check this.
For
real
my
fast.
hand axe, it's 1d6.
That's not a hand axe, that's a battle axe.
Battle axe. I don't have a battle axe. I mean,
Okay,
now.
so you deal. Are you doing one hand or two hand attack?
I was doing one-handed because I
So
still
one handed,
had-
okay.
Yeah.
That is. What's your strength bonus?
14 or 2. Sorry.
Okay, so you deal 10 points of damage.
Just boom.
Yep.
Without even trying.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I like you. You
That
and me is good buddies.
I like you.
I like you. Yes.
I like you too.
That just rips the twig blight apart. Just completely hacks it in two without even trying.
Good thing I picked up here.
The remaining twig blight is going to attack you.
No. Got my shield. I still have my shield.
Yes, yes. Unfortunately, it does not do any good. As it does this, like, clawing reach, like a girl fighting. And don't cancel me, it's just how you see stereotypical girls slap fighting on the internet. And that will be 2 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As it just kind of, it's going like, and just like rips across your face.
Okay. You too.
Okay.
And
And
so
that
then-
brings us to Finnan.
That actually brings us to the twig blights.
That was
What
the
was
one.
it?
There's only one left.
Oh, right.
You
That's
took
right.
him down.
Oh, that's right. Hallelujah.
That was the twig blight attack.
Thank you.
None of us are going to inflict 2 points of damage on you.
No. I was thinking. I was thinking.
Finnan is going to stab at the twig blight. It's just going to like do like the matador, tornado twist, and just kind of number. And that brings us to Rangir. No,
He's there.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth is going to charge
she's
in.
gonna get it.
She's going to deal 5 points of damage. She shears off like most of the twig blade, but it's still like clodding around on one leg. Like the Black Knight from Monty Python.
Yes.
Firebolt.
Alright. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier. D20 is the one that looks like a ball.
This.
Yes. One.
You rolled a 1. Oh no.
Okay. As as you go to cast the spell, you feel a little tickle in the back of your nose from the sulfur. And ouch. You suffer 9 points of fire damage as the fireball goes off, as the firebolt goes off in your hand. Because
I'm down
as
to
you
3.
you sneeze
Uh-huh.
as you're about to cast it, you just go, Achoo!
Oh.
Ow! Like Matt
Yes.
in the one where he gets shot in the hand in the studio seat. He's like,
Yeah.
so
I'm down to
that
3.
brings us back to the top of the round. And Victor is going to attack again. And he's going to miss. It's this unpredictable, like, hopping
Yes.
motion of the twin
Yes,
blade just
yes,
kind of
yes.
throws him off.
Okay, smoky. So,
Going
I'm
to
gonna
go
do
with Hugh
Hugh.
again. Hugh and only Hugh can prevent
That's
Loris
right.
Criers.
16. Oops, sorry, 16.
Plus 5.
Plus 5. Yes,
It's
yes,
21.
plus 5, 21.
That hits. And you deal 10 more points of damage. And he is dead. The twig blade is very,
Hallelujah.
very dead.
Hallelujah. Alright.
Alright, everyone gains.
I'm liking Hugh.
And it doesn't cost
30
you-
XP.
How much?
4,900.
30 XP brings us to 4,900.
Whew.
Alright, so I'm going to say we make it back to the rest of the, actually there's no rest place without further incident. And regain, and do we elect to rest then, I'm assuming?
Yes. You gain a few things.
Unless you want to go investigate the last
Tomorrow.
building.
I think we need to rest here.
Right.
So,
Everyone consume.
what does that do to hit points?
Full hit points, full spell slots,
And one
full-
food gone.
and 1 day's rations, and check the map real fast. We're running water in the area. It's a statue. We'll say make a survival check after you mark off your rations, or just mark off one of your water skins,
Yeah.
or 2 of your water skins. Sorry. 2 of your water skins? What was it? 1 water skin or 2? Yeah.
I have 12 skins.
I have 12 skins.
So say
We
take
One water
those.
skin.
One water skin, so. Do we use
Well, don't
any-
mark it like you still have it. It's just 1 empty.
Right, so I'll just say 11 of the 12. The 12 we know I still have. Okay. So each one is 5 pounds, so we now are down to 5 pounds. down.
Pints a pound of low round. 5 pounds is. Was that what we figured out earlier that it was 5 pounds?
Yep, you got it written
So
down.
that's
anyway.
5 pints of water is. A quart is a gallon. 2 gallons, 2.5 gallons.
For what, 5 pints?
No, it's half gallon.
Well,
2
5
quarts and a pint.
Two pints in a quart.
So 4
So it's
pints.
2.5 quarts. So it's a little bit more than a gallon because it's 4 quarts in a gallon.
Okay, so it's 2. It is 2 water skins because we need a gallon of water a day,
Oh, okay.
according to the rules as written.
Okay, so then this 2. Sorry.
Not you.
Rules as written, yes.
So I've got 2 empty.
Right. And we're done. We just lost 10 pounds on our carry. Which is.
I'm not gonna mark it off personally because I'm gonna refill my first turn,
Well, that's a good point.
and I don't wanna. I personally
Yeah, that's a
don't
good
feel
point.
like writing, like
Up,
writing,
down, up,
erasing,
down, up,
writing,
down.
erasing.
Gotcha.
Except for the rations. The rations are something that has to be dealt with, but
Yeah, I'm down to 39 days of rations.
Elizabeth's down to 49 plus what she's got in there.
Speaking of rations, I'm kind of peckish myself.
You guys want to break for dinner?
Mhm.
Okay. So we will break for dinner, and then we'll be back here as soon as we are done with that.
Oof, sorry.
welcome back. Thanks for holding out through the break. We are going to get started now. So, as we spend the night, uneventfully, all hit points are returned, all spell slots, any hit dice used, and everyone uses 1 day's rations and 2 water bottles. We plot our next move. What do you want to do?
There is one building that we haven't cleared.
Yep. So. Oh yeah, also you got 30 XP for defeating the Twin Lights.
Oh, I forgot about them.
So we're up to 940, 930. And with that, I'm assuming everyone wants to go up and check out the old garrison building.
Sounds interesting. What number is that? 9?
11, 12, 11. 9 was the smithy.
Oh,
herbalist
right.
shop, sorry. 8 was the smithy, 9 was the herbalist shop where the pendant was.
Did we do 13?
Yes, that's the dragon cultist's house.
Oh, yeah, right. So we're up to 11. Cool.
So we're going to 11.
Yes. The barracks appears to have weathered the years better than most buildings in town. Its rooftop features a simple battlement, and aeroscope windows confirm that it was built to serve as a small keep in time of emergencies. Alright. So, investigation checks.
Ooh, 19.
Okay. The interior of the building still contains furnishings, and the main room has a ladder leading through to a trapdoor to the roof. The chamber to the north contains 2 double bunks, while the chamber to the south has 3 double bunks, providing quarters for 10 soldiers altogether. To the northwest of the main area of the barracks was a kitchen and pantry now containing piles of well-rotted sacks and barrels that once held salted meat. All the foodstuffs have long since been devoured by vermin. However, as you approach the south chamber, I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
4. Minus 1 is 3.
14 plus 2 is 16.
Wowzer. Okay, what was yours?
3.
Yours was
16.
okay. So, do you want to go first, or do you want Elizabeth to go first?
Elizabeth.
Okay. So, order of
I will
initiative.
not stand in that lady's way.
Order of initiative is yours was
3.
okay. Order of initiative is Elizabeth. Ranger. Viktor. Finn. The ash zombies rising from the floor.
Is this different than a regular zombie?
Yes.
Okay. Ash zombie.
Yes.
A what zombie?
Ash.
Ash.
Oh, ash.
Ash zombie. And then yes.
Do we have a number?
5.
One each.
Yep. Alright.
Knock him down, guys. Knock him down.
Elizabeth is going to attack. And she's going to use a great axe. So she's going to come hurtling through the doors. The zombies come shuffling to their feet. And she's going to hit it for 7 points of damage. And I need everyone in 5 feet, so far just Viktor and Elizabeth.
It's what? You said you do something, I'm not sure what it was.
Okay. As Elizabeth's axe slams into the zombie's chest, this puff of ash comes wafting into the room, but they manage to kind of shield their gaze and close their mouths in time.
Okay.
So then we come to Ragir.
I'm going to do a fire sphere.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and assume that you already cast mage armor on yourself before you left.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that is with the staff, right?
With the staff, that'll be back down to 8. Because you didn't use shield ever in the fight, so you only used 2 charges. Or no, that'll be down to 9, sorry, because you only used 1 charge yesterday. And that will bring us to...
What do I roll?
Flaming Sphere is 2d6.
Plus 5 and 3, 8.
Okay. For the moment, given the quarters, I'm gonna say that you can't really see the zombies, except for the one that Elizabeth is grappling with in the doorway.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a 20-foot by 10-foot room with one door leading into a 10-foot area, a 10-foot wide by 30-foot long.
I guess I.
So this is what it looks like right here.
Yeah, I've got that. I didn't
This
know.
is where the zombies are coming out of. Elizabeth is right here along with Viktor, and then everyone else is there. So
And there's 3 rooms in the building.
yes,
So I shouldn't have used fire sphere because
I mean you can,
but I can't see anybody.
you can see one zombie, and you could theoretically cast it and then move the sphere. Yeah.
Well, I could do one thing, which would be to take movement beforehand to put me in a position where I can see them.
No, not with these quarters.
Huh?
Not with these quarters. It's
Okay.
a choke point. You can't see into the room beyond the zombies.
Okay.
So I would advise against flaming sphere for the moment.
Yeah.
Until the
I
zombies.
don't have
come out.
anybody I can hit.
Yeah, there's only one person who can hit a zombie right now, and that's Elizabeth. You could fire magic missiles theoretically, because they don't miss.
We need to inflict damage on ourselves.
Yeah, why don't they do a level 1 missile?
Okay. Go ahead and roll 3d4 and add 3 to the total.
D4. 2 plus which is 6 plus 3, so it's 9.
That's good.
Okay. Okay. So then
So
that
this
brings
is
us to Viktor, who is going to move up beside Lisbeth and make an attack with disadvantage against the zombie.
He's okay, guy.
And he's going to lose his sword. Avoid the door. He slashes across. He sticks his sword. This is the zombie. He sticks his sword in the wood frame of the door, and that's it. Then is going to take a look around, look at the extremely cramped doorway, and be like, I'm gonna go check the roof. And run upstairs. And he is going to go running up the roof, up the trapdoor, up the ladder to the trapdoor to the roof.
Cool.
So that brings us to the zombies. Yes, zombies. And they are going, one in the doorway is going to attack Elizabeth because she actually did damage to it. And he's going to swing its fist out to try to hit her, and she's going to bring the butt of her axe around and just deflect aside the blow. Alright, that brings us to Edra.
Well, they haven't been knocked down yet. Where, can I even get through the door?
Now with a zombie in the doorway. And 2 fighters in the doorway in front of it.
But the zombie's right there visible.
The zombies in the doorway, the 2 fighters are like dead on and catty corner to it.
I suppose it would be like a little break if I drop to my knees underneath their legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a little.
Yeah. Okay.
You can hold your action, or you can attempt to pass both of them, which would require a
No, I think
dexterity and or contested strength
Okay,
check.
I'll hold my action. Now, when do I get
What
to use
is
it?
your trigger? And what are you doing?
I'm going to fly. Okay, but I think my trigger is going to be the first one that goes down.
Okay.
And so, let's say we get all the way around to my next turn and nobody's gone down yet. Can I do a
Your
different thing?
action is lost.
Oh, okay, all right. So,
And you just do a new thing.
yeah. Well, I guess I would say that my trigger would be. Well, I'm going to count on the fact that somebody's going to knock them down. Should I do that? Should I count on the fact that somebody's going to knock one of these guys down? No. Okay.
Problem is, we don't have a whole lot of visibility of the opponents. The zombies inadvertently have had some great strategy. We can't fight them until the next. You go, and then who's after you?
Then we go back to the top of the round.
Elizabeth.
So they've already attacked.
So I would just say that I guess the first one that I can see and have a clear shot at.
Okay.
I will do that. That way, down or up, I'll still be able to take a shot. Okay. So I'm holding.
So that brings us back to the top of the round.
Right.
That will be Elizabeth. She's going to attack again. will be a hit with a fallen map and 13 points of slashing damage to El Zombie. He's looking a little rough.
I didn't get enough to me.
Yep.
I can or cannot see anybody yet. So they attacked, but they didn't move into where we can see them.
Right. It would be an issue for you to see more than one.
I guess I can just pick one at random and hit him with all 3 missiles.
There's only one you can see.
I can't use the missiles against somebody that I can't see.
Correct.
Take down the one you can see. That would clear the doorway a
Yeah,
little bit,
let's go with the
potentially.
level 1.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I've already hit once, right?
Yes.
It's a 1. A 2. And a 1. So that's 4 plus
So
3.
7.
7.
Okay. Check something fast here. So the first missile slams into it square in the head, knocks it flat on its back.
Yes!
Wham! Knocks it flat on its back. Wham!
And I flambe because he's been down.
Yes.
Okay, so that's my moment of opportunity, however I
Okay.
can get.
And you, with your triggered action, you go ahead and roll damage.
Oops. Whoa. That was not a roll.
No. That's not a check.
One.
Okay. You cast your beam of radiance at him, and he drops to the ground and does not get back up.
With a 1?
Because if he's been knocked down again, flambe will always keep him down. I just hate rolling something as weak. Of course, if I'm going to do it at all, that was the one to do it on.
So, that brings
Yeah, one
us
down.
to Victor's turn.
So is that the one that was in the doorway blocking?
Yes.
So now can
Victor
they...
is going to go running inside,
Okay. So you can see something
and
more
he's
now.
going to make a contested athletics check against the zombie.
Yeah.